Right, chat. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it, chat. Let's skip the intro. Let's get right into it. Basically, we have drama with Dean the Great getting rocked by Rampage Jackson's manager. So basically, what happened? A little sidestep for those of you who are not chronically online. Basically, what happened, for those of you who are not chronically online, was Dean the Great got his shit rocked by Rampage Jackson's manager, and because he threatened to slap him. And let's just take a look and watch.
Straight up.
Are you the guy that got slapped on video?
I did, but I'll slap the shit out you though.
Oh, you were?
I'm gonna show you the
Pure deflection by this lady. Great job on her part. Great job. I will admit that's probably the best thing she could do on her part. Try to get in the middle of it. Not a great look for the two guys that they have to have a woman kind of come in there between the two of them. They can't like control themselves, but not a great look. But
inside of the house.
I'll make you another clip. Don't do that.
Seriously?
Don't do that.
then bada bing, bada boom. Let's rewatch that one more time.
No, I'll make you another clip. Don't do that.
Seriously?
Don't do that.
And if you can tell by this, he doesn't actually hit him with the. He doesn't hit him with the.
Don't do that.
He hits him with the elbow. He doesn't hit him with the fist. He hits him with an elbow, which is pretty insane if you ask me. Like just because like that's just an insane way to go about it. And goddamn. But yeah, pure insanity. But I think pretty alright thing to happen because he's threatening to slap him. So not gonna lie, how we doing? I don't know. How we doing, De La Rosa? How we all doing? How we doing, Caleb? We're just basically talking about the drama that's been ensuing, and it's pretty embarrassing. It's an embarrassing look for this guy because it's like less than 24 hours after getting slapped by Larry Wheels. Let's see if I can find that clip. Basically after this guy, this pretty much sums it up. After getting swung around, like, dude, like, bro, don't ever tell me you're a professional fighter if you get swung around in circles by a guy like that. That's crazy. That's just crazy work to be spun around in circles by a guy, like helicopter style, by a guy who's much bigger than you. I don't know, just crazy work. Let's see, then we got... But then the actual slap was that. That was the actual slap. Then goes into that. Then... Bro, this guy's gonna get me banned. But, no, but... Pretty devastating 24 hours if you ask me. Just because, like, how do you go from getting a little slap on the face to, like... to just getting your ass rocked, like how does that happen? I don't know why I self-censored myself live, like TikTok's gonna do something about that, but like I don't know, I just don't understand. What do you think, chat? Seems like kind of a wimp. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he seems very wimpy, like for being honest. Like I don't know, it just doesn't make much sense of why, like he just, I don't know. Like why he was so confident that the guy wasn't gonna punch him. Like, but then that brings up the question: is it like a stage thing? Do you guys think it's stage? Probably stage. That's what I'm saying. It's like it probably is stage, but at the same time I'm like I don't know if it is stage because like it's just a crazy thing to stage getting like that was a proper elbow to the chin. Like that wasn't just no, like at first I thought maybe the slap was staged, but like if you take the proper like elbow, like he took his elbow and he really went, he really got into that. Like he didn't hold back anything. Like I don't know, just I don't know. Just really, I would like to imagine it's staged, but I would also like to imagine it's real, and then bro just got, like, completely clobbered by a guy who's, like, 50, because, like, I don't know, I like the underdog, and the underdog is definitely going to be a guy who's, like, 50, bald, goatee, like, that's definitely going to be the underdog in a fight compared to a guy who's currently a boxer, currently in fit and shape, currently doing all of his stuff, all of his jazz, like, that's going to be the I don't know, like, I always go for the underdog, and Rampage Jackson's manager, definitely the underdog. Compared to a professional fighter, definitely an underdog. But yeah, this whole segment is going to be about fighting. Because we got even like Floyd Money Mayweather going against... we got Floyd Money Mayweather going against Mike Tyson. And Mayweather is not looking so good. Mayweather is looking kind of slow. He's looking kind of sluggish. He's looking kind of not ready, fight ready, if we're being honest. And Mike Tyson, he's looking pretty good. Mike Tyson's looking pretty good, if we're being honest. He's looking A-okay. Like, he's right. Like, I don't know if he's gonna like not do well when he gets in the ring because he has to make a check or something. I don't know. That might be defamatory to say he's gonna throw it. I don't know. That might be defamatory to say he's gonna do that. But that's why I'm not saying that. But I don't know. Just kind of crazy, like the way you think about it. But
just in time for Chinese.
We are not watching the Chinese cat village again. But I saw this thing. This was actually pretty crazy.
Well, you were asking. I was wondering if you can. You know how to flip.
Does it look like it?
Is it really? It's really hot. I'll try it a little bit. Don't.
Bro, the sound effects are carrying so much in this clip. Not gonna lie, sound effects carried completely. How are we doing, Humshaw?
Can I just? Stop making that noise. And as I tried. Hold, other hand too. Other hand.
Promise you I'm not going in this fucking water, gang.
But like, I don't know. That's pretty mean. Pretty mean if you ask me to push her in the water. Like, granted, great clip, phenomenal clip if we're being honest, but that right there is devastating. Not gonna lie, that is devastating. This look right here, that is not a look I would ever want to see on anybody. Because like, this is just the kind of thing where you're like, man, I done fucked up. We're at somebody's house. We don't have a spare change of clothes. And she is completely soaked in pool water. And it is the middle of February. So it's cold. It's cold. But was it worth it? Probably. Like, honestly, probably. But I don't know. Just kind of a crazy situation, if you're being honest. Like, I know I say everything's a crazy situation, but that's because it is a crazy situation. Everything is a crazy situation. Because we are on a life-form planet, like, billions of miles away from anything else in space. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that one. I was going to do, like, a motivational speech, but, like, I honestly could not tell you where I was going with that. But, yeah. Let's watch another view of that, pushing extra Emily into a pool. We cannot hear you. But like it's kind of a bad look to like to push a woman into not into a stream, into a pool. Like, you're trying to be like Mr. Tough Guy here, like in his act. That's kind of not a good way to like go about it. Like, if he wanted to be funny and push her into a pool, I can see that. I can see that to be in the clip where he's like being like a kind of a like just a jerk and like just kind of being like kind of, I don't know. But the fact he was like I don't know. Like, his whole like point of it was that he was like, I don't know, being like tough guy. It's just kind of weird. Like, nothing about it that's like, I don't know, not too big of a deal or anything like that. It's just kind of a weird situation where he's like trying to act all tough and he pushes a girl into a pool. I don't know. But
For the end of our 8 hours.
because like if it was stable Ronaldo, like that'd be perfectly fine if he did that. But I don't know, just kind of a weird thing. Show aggression towards a female, especially a female streamer. Just kind of a weird thing to do, if we're being honest. I don't know. Not that, like, it's obviously all scripted, it's all an act, it's all fake, but like, I don't know. Just kind of a weird quota you gotta meet to like do something like that. But like, I don't know. Just like, because all the people I ever knew who pushed like females in the pools and stuff like that, it was more of like the frat guy mentality. It was more of like you're trying to, like, you're just being an asshole. Like, you're not being mean. You're just doing it for the fun of the game. Like, you're just doing it for the thrill of the ride. I don't know.
That's like a great idea.
Oh my god, why? No. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, Dad. Goodbye, Chad. You guys are awesome. Love you so much. Have a great stream. Goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow.
We're just talking, right? So, does the hot tub work?
Yeah. Want me to tell you that?
Is it really? It's really hot?
Yank him down. I'll watch from over here where it's sitting. got it.
I can gank him. He's lightweight.
Come stand like right here on the.
Like, I don't know. How we doing?
Hey, you don't have to.
ANC? How we doing, ANC? Or Nana and C? Okay, I didn't. I need to learn how to spell. I didn't learn how to spell. But like, I don't know. It's just kind of a weird situation. How we doing, Jack Handler?
Yeah, car.
But let's see. I don't know. Like,
Your fault, Emily.
I know there's nothing really to it. Like the way he was like saying like, "Oh, don't push me in, don't push me in." But like, I don't know.
I will throw this phone and I promise you.
Alright, we'll go get her do it tomorrow.
Yo, Cole, don't you dare. I got everything.
The thing, then again, it is kind of a weird like thing that they're like talk. I don't know, just like how they're insinuating they couldn't swim. That is pretty weird.
Cold push.
And the one thing I was thinking about this whole time, I was like, bro, you're gonna ruin whoever's fence this is. Like, you're gonna just break it and then you're gonna own the new fence. Like, that's all I was thinking about during it. I don't know, just not worth it. Not worth it. But like, I don't know. Let's go back to Twitter. Let me not just let me see if there's any other drama I need to get into before reacting to this stuff. Let's see. We got influencer. Oh, this is good. This goes right back into let me go to Twitter. Influencer Dean the Great. Isn't he a boxer? I thought he was a boxer this whole time. Like, cause that's what's the kind of crazy part. Like, I thought he was more of a boxer, not a streamer. Like, I kind of make fun of him, call him a streamer in my TikTok, but I don't know. Just kind of a crazy thing to like call him a influencer because I don't know if he's influencing much. If we're keeping it a buck. But influencer, boxer, oh, I guess it says right there, if I just read the next sentence or the next word, if I just read the next word, I can figure out that he's also a boxer, and God, I got glasses for a reason, and apparently I'm not using them. Influencer boxer Dean the Great revealed last night he hasn't been sleep. I need to read books like Kai Stan. Oh my God. Hasn't been eating or sleeping since powerlifter Larry Wheels slapped him, and he says he plans to sue him. A few hours after he said this, a former UFC fighter, Tiki Gosnan, almost knocked him out. I will say, it's devastating. It's devastating for him. Like, he's not going to be able to eat or sleep for a while. If he just wants to get, like, sue for emotional damage, not even because he started the fight, if he just wants to say, you emotionally ruined me, he probably could get some money. Now, is that logical? No, because that would ruin his career. That would ruin everything else he's built around him if you were to sue him for emotional damage. But, like, he probably did get emotional damage. Like, was that one meme? Let's find the one meme. Which probably TikTok. Let's go to TikTok.
Get yourself shot, knock on a stranger's door.
I should have had it on stand. I probably shouldn't do the accent.
Emotional, damn it.
Dean the Great, basically, after he got one of those, after you got one of these from a guy who's literally named Tiki. Like, why would you mess with a guy named Tiki for one? Like, that's a cool ass name. Like, that's just a cool name. I don't know, but we got to quote tweet this. We haven't fired off some tweets live in a while. Let's see. Let's get bro could get emotional damages for not emotional damage lawsuit incoming. There we go. Now, I'm not doing an accent, I'm just pronouncing words there. There we go. Same thing. Let's watch the actual clip of it, though.
Go to y'all niggas. And,
how we doing, Brian?
You know, I'm sick, nigga. I can't eat. I ain't ate shit, nigga.
Bro, is he talking to a water bottle? Or does he just not have ice? I'm so confused by this. I guess he just doesn't have ice. Man, I was spot on with my TikTok this morning where I showed myself with him having a Red Bull up to his face. How did I know this was going to be the case? I just assumed he was just been having everything that's cold up to him because he can't stay without the ice. Man, I did some good detective work without even realizing it. No, that's on me. That's on me. No, that is pure luck. That is 100% luck. look, the way like let me just show you guys the TikTok I made. Cuz like I did the same sort of thing. It was with a drink too. Like how did I just completely I don't know, I just thought it was funny. Like where is it? This nope, that's about the foot tattoo. Like look, that's literally this is literally the same thing as he did, but I didn't see this. Oh, let me actually have it on the right screen. But like it's the same thing. Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty spot on. Pretty spot on, for being honest. But how we doing, people? How we doing? How we doing, Annabelle? How we doing, Dean? Wait, is that like Dean? Like Dean the what's it? Dean the Great? Is that Dean the Great? Just like coming in because I'm talking about him and how he got knocked the fuck out by one of those. Jasontheween and Yugi parted ways after. Wasn't Jasontheween supposed to be on this island by himself though? That's the crazy part. Yugi took a little helicopter like somewhere from like a boat or something, which that would be expensive for one. I don't know. But like I don't know how they like if they're not with FaZe or anything like that, how would they afford a helicopter to go to an island that they're renting? Who is paying for this? Like if we're being honest, who is paying for an island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean for Jasontheween to do a video on? Like does Jasontheween got it like that? Does Jasontheween got it like that to where he can just be in the middle of an ocean on an island vacation for a video? I don't think he does. I personally don't think he does, but then again, I don't. That's just me. That's just small brain. That's small brain crusty for me. 2,000 subs. Like I don't know. He's at 2 million. Like I don't know. Sable Ronaldo and Marlon nearly got jumped by. That was Sable Ronaldo and Marlon nearly got jumped by fans after celebrating an Arsenal goal at the Wolves' home stadium. Bro, let's not scream. How we doing, Lego dude? But like, bro, do they have to clip farm everywhere? They really got a clip farm everywhere. And if you couldn't tell because I had my screen on the wrong place, basically they had the opposing team's jersey under their real jerseys, which is a very risky thing to do anywhere you're at. Not just a England thing. It's very risky to do anywhere. But I don't know. But I wouldn't say this is nearly jumped. This is more like they annoyed everyone around them. Bro, this is what's going on right now. We got Marlon and Ron in the back of a stadium talking. And we got everyone in the front of the stadium going, man, that sucks. They just scored a goal. What are those guys doing? I can't really hear them, but like, why are they standing up? Their team didn't score because they can't see the red jersey underneath their yellow one. And they're just like, I don't know, like they think everyone's staring at them, but they're like, why are they standing up? Like we didn't score. That's probably what's going on. Basically, like no one's paying attention. They're all mad that they're getting scored on. They turn around, they're just clapping. So like, why are they clapping? Like I don't know. How we doing, MJ? Are you Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson? Because I don't know. Michael Jordan kind of in hot water recently, if we're keeping it a buck. That was a devastating video. I kind of thought this was AI at first too, because of all the fragmenting or whatever that's called when the video's like just the worst quality known to man, because we're shooting in like 480p in this video, but basically a fraternity and like these stupid people were doing like a hazing ritual or whatever, where they just stand in a cold room where they I don't know. I honestly don't know. I wasn't in a fraternity, never wanted to be in a fraternity. Hell, I never even went to a campus with a fraternity. So I don't know. I'm not really one to speak on this. But like, where does standing in a room in your underwear come into place to become in a fraternity? They're just dumb? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Kind of a weird look, if I'm being honest. The way how no one knows about like what we're all doing here. Like they're all like, oh, I don't know. I don't know the guy who runs this place. Like the police officers are obviously asking, why are they standing in a room here while the fire alarm is going off? Like it's pretty obvious what the police officer's asking. And they're just like, I don't know. Let me just take a sip of my brewski. This was not brewski TikTok. I was playing a part about a person in the video. This was not actually, yep, but you get what I'm saying, TikTok. How we doing, Chico? I don't know, but just like pretty stupid thing. Like very AI, like, could be AI, very AI influenced, like, kind of brain rot type of thing to do. I should have done a TikTok about it, but you guys want to make a TikTok live with me? I would do in Duck. But, like, what can we do about, I don't know. But, like, I don't know what we could do. But, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Mr. Beast talks about how he organized an event to cheer up sick children. That's cool. I'm glad Mr. Beast has been doing a little bit more charity work. I know a lot of people talk about Mr. Beast in the sense of, like, Mr. Beast is scamming people, and, like, Mr. Beast allegedly, like, Mr. Beast is supposedly, like, just doing it for views and, like, stuff like that, which I get. He is kind of doing it for, like, a little bit of a money-making scheme, but, like, the other, I don't, like, at least it gets done at the end of the day. Like, at least something gets done. Like, sure, he could probably be doing more. He could probably be doing stuff a little bit more efficiently, but, like, bro counted to 100,000 to get to this point. Like, he's not exactly the most qualified man to save Africa, if we're being honest. Just keeping it real here. He's not the most qualified man to be, like, saving all these corrupt countries and stuff that have all these poor people. Not the first guy I would go to, if I'm being real. Not the first guy I would go to. But Kevin Durant responds to the burner account allegation. Why do people talk about burner account like, why do we have to say, like, allegations? Like, every time someone just, like, assumes something about someone. Because, like, I get it, it's allegations technically, but, like, was there anything bad on the burner account? Wasn't it just, like, basically a bunch of gooner stuff, like, just him, like, DM, like, just tweeting at models and stuff? Like, wasn't it just stuff like that? Which is weird, because if it was him, you'd think he would just use his normal account. That'd be so much more efficient than posting about him on a burner account. Doesn't make, he could just let tweets rip on his normal account. Bro could let I cannot type, any tweet rip and chooses burner accounts. Bro could let any tweet rip and chooses burner. No, that's not specific. Bro could what bro literally, what's his burner? Let me look up his burner account real quick. Bro could literally tweet. What could bro do? Bro could literally tweet to any model on Earth, but chooses to tweet memes from a burner for the love of the game. Gotta respect it. I need to learn to type like a 7th grader. Oh my god, you gotta respect it. There we go. How are we doing, desktop? We're just being the worst at tweeting, apparently. We cannot type for the lives of us. The editor had step in. We were talking about former president of the United States, Barack Obama. What did they say?
I'd like going for a long walk in the park with my best mate, Barack Obama.
That's what they said. If that's what they said. Clavicular breaks down laughing after realizing Dean the Great is in absolute disarray after getting smacked twice in 24 hours by Larry Wheels and former UFC fighter Tiki Gosnin following Rampage Jackson's party. Bro, so what do you think the next move is for Dean the Great? Like, what do you think the next move is? Like, it's all, like, first things first, he's got to stop going to parties with Larry Wheels at him. He's got to stop hanging out with Larry Wheels. He's got to find his own crowd. He's got to find his own little group. He's got to stand on his own 2 legs. He's got to stop hanging around Rampage Jackson as well. He's got to stop doing that. But I don't know. God, maybe have a little bit of life choices, decisions. Maybe not provoke people. How are we doing, Dizzy? But, like, I don't know. Like, how does bro go from getting slapped or just getting his shit rocked within 24 hours because of it, like because of smack talking. Like that is something you just need to have some life decision changes if that's how you like you're getting like just bopped around. But let's see. Sarah tells extra Emily to think of Sarah. Oh my god, I'm not watching that. Ray returns to Clifford House after being away, but wasn't sure if his pet. He left his pet fish there. Bro left his pet fish there for like a month. He's been gone for like a month. I guess he just leaves his fish there. Bro, Soup, this is the most cursed comment. That is a meme. That is a quality meme. Don't know where Soup got that from, but a SpongeBob in like some other random language, but a whole car made of SpongeBob. That is that's more than a meme. That's a lifestyle. That's someone took the time out of their day to make a SpongeBob car, and it's not even in like I don't know, like how do I explain it? It's not like a luxury car where they just painted it. They literally made a car. Well, I guess it could be a car. Is it like... No, this looks like a Dodge Charger. This looks like a Dodge Charger. That's a crazy car to pick for your SpongeBob card. Not gonna lie. Kind of crazy. But, I don't know. That's fully custom. But, like, what do you do when your kid grows out of SpongeBob? Like, granted, I was SpongeBob for, like, from, like, ages, like, 3 to, like, now. So, like, 3 to 25 at least. Probably 3 to 26. But, like, what if your kid just happens to grow out of SpongeBob and, like, they're like, Dad, can we get a new car? Like, when you go to, like, when they're picking you up from school and you gotta be the SpongeBob kid. Because, like, I can see people being, like, mean about this if you go to, like, school and, like, you have a SpongeBob car. Even though it's cool. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool car. Having a fully custom SpongeBob car. I think it's cool, but I think it could be something that people would pick on you for. If we're being honest. Because kids, they're mean. Asmon Gold on Soda wanting the influencer ecosystem burn. No, we do not want the influencer ecosystem. We want it to rise. We want the influencer system. What am I trying to think of? We want the influencers to rise above the system. That way people that are maybe not as attractive, maybe just... We want the talent to bleed through. How we doing double cheeseburger? How we doing meep? We're just talking about memes and drama and horror movies, little documentaries, breaking, Epstein claiming... I'm not reading that. Let's see. Mono credit winning the Moo. These credit are more link on my bio. Okay. Rampage Jackson reviewed the Neon. His son Raja wants to start streaming after violent incident. Bro, how is he going to be allowed back on any platform? Like, for those of you who don't know, Rampage Jackson, UFC fighter. His son, also mixed martial artist. His son beat the living crap out of a guy in a WWE fight for some reason. Or not WWE, but like fake wrestling. It wasn't a sanctioned WWE. It was like just a fake wrestling match. It was supposed to be staged, but he instead decided to punch him like 27 times. Allegedly. But like, I don't know. Like, he knocked him out. He knocked him clean out cold and then kept punching another 15 times. And he's facing like 5 years in prison for like battery and assault charges. But like, how is he going to be allowed back on? Like, how is he like? If you're on a live stream and you're seen just beating the crap out of somebody, what platform is just going to like be like, yeah, that guy's going to be the face of our stream? Like, we're going to let him back on the platform. Like, he's all good. Like, I guess because he's Rampage Jackson's son, but like, I don't know. It just seems like a bit of a like kind of a weird thing to do. Like, for being honest, like just to, I don't know. Just kind of weird. Let's see. If you get pregnant right now, you'll have the perfect timeline to take off work for GTA 6. Man. Like, that's an option. I don't even work. I don't have a girlfriend. Nothing. Nothing in that equation makes sense for me. I'm just going to be here vibing for GTA 6. I'm living the dream. Some people may say, hey, you're a streamer. Doesn't make much money. But me, I'm going to be around for GTA 6, baby. I'm going to be around for GTA 6, and I'm going to be home all day. All day being a streamer. Hell yeah, brother. How we doing, Libby? Redditors pretending to be tough guy. Oh, my God. Bro, if you post yourself... I probably shouldn't put that on screen. But if you post yourself like that guy was on Reddit, like... That's just cringe. Like, it's more than cringe. More than a 2015, like millennials saying cringeworthy. Like you're like that's just something else. Like I don't know. Like no one thinks you're tough if you're posting on Reddit of all places a selfie. Like why are you posting a selfie on Reddit? Like that's crazy work to be posting a selfie on Reddit for one. That's like posting, I don't know. I can't think of a similarity because there's nothing like Reddit. It's just cringe. I refuse to believe an eighth of the world watches Mr. Beast. I refuse to believe that too. So I know I kind of said some good things about Mr. Beast earlier today, but the one thing I will say is I do allegedly believe that there are some bots going on with Mr. Beast, because how does the same guy talk about so many people not having water, have them as followers on YouTube? Like if he's having all these people on, like if they're talking about them not having water, electricity, power, just cars, they're not in first world countries. How do they have phones to subscribe to him on YouTube? That doesn't make much sense. How do they follow him on YouTube if they don't have the power to charge the phones? Like maybe that's just me being dumb, but like I don't know how they could. I just don't understand it. Like sure, there's a few people like me who have him on several accounts. That way, when you bump into him in public, you can just pull him up and say, "Hey, guy you followed, where's my 10 grand?" Like I'm saying, like I'm locked and loaded on like 4 accounts from Mr. Beast. If I find him in public, I'm getting $10,000 because I'm followed to him on 4 different accounts. I'm gonna say, hey, I'm followed, $10,000. Like it's kind of part of the deal. You said you were going to give me a cookie and you never did, so kind of part of the deal, Mr. Beast. 10,000 or a cookie. But yeah, like let's see what his defense is. Last 90 days, around 10 billion views just on my main channel. That is a lot of views. That's kind of devastating for my standpoint. 10 billion views, that's kind of a lot of views. I'm at about 3 million on YouTube, and he's at 10 billion. I'm never catching up to Mr. Beast, if we're being honest. Never catching up. Usually around 10% of its unique viewers. But, okay, so 10% of its unique viewers. 1 billion people watch you. There's 2 billion people on YouTube. How does half the platform watch a man do a $1 versus $500,000 vacation? Like, how does that work? Like, how do they all just go, I'm gonna watch Mr. Beast for half an hour of my day? That doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know. Like, I get Mr. Beast. He's good for the kids. He's good for, like, people who just want something brain numbing to watch because, like, it's very high pace and stuff like that. But, like, why? When you could watch anybody, like, they're just better. Like, Mr. Beast isn't bad. They're just better than Mr. Beast. My personal opinion. It's just, I don't know. Like, I guess he goes to a wide range of audience, but I don't know. Like, an eighth of the world? He's good for an eighth of the world? Like in an eighth of the world, so 1 billion, and so 1/16 of the world follows Mr. Beast because he has about 400 to 500 million followers. So you're telling me 1/16 of the world follows Mr. Beast? That doesn't make much sense. I don't like that statistic. If it's a true statistic, I don't like it. That makes me very uncomfortable to think that this guy who fakes his teeth, who has fake teeth that comes out and he puts in his real teeth for some shots of the video. That's a story from another day. But that makes me uncomfortable that he's that followed. Like, I don't know. Like, bro just counted to 100,000. Like, I don't know. Bro, what if he did that again? He probably would lose money on that video because, like, with everything he does, like, on, like, all of his businessman decisions, he probably would lose money if he counted to 100,000. Because that would take, like, a day. He would have to, like, take a few meetings off. He would have to, like, stop staying in front of a camera for a zoom out of a drone. But yeah, how we doing, Scythe? How we doing, bruh? How we doing? I don't know, but I do respect Mr. Beast. Showing his analytics. I would dare him. I triple dog dare you, Mr. Beast, to show your revenue for Mr. Beast channel, for main Mr. Beast, your main channel, not a side channel. Video, views, earnings. I pitched out really bad. Let's try that one more again. I triple dog dare Mr. Beast to show his earnings from his main channel. Not a side channel. Not Mr. Beast 2. Not Mr. Beast Philanthropy. Philanthropy? I don't know. Mr. Beast main channel. How much you make for the last 90 days. Clip it. That's what I'm saying. Let's see. Buying singles and not grading is the most peaceful way to collect. That is a pretty peaceful way to collect. Like, honestly, if you're collecting cards, Yeah, building binders. I will agree, Wildcat. I will agree, Wildcat. Building binders is the way to go. Or you could just print off customs. Like I got a custom Joshua Block, and I got a custom this guy. Let's get up on the big screen. Like who else has a 1-of-1 Epstein? Who else has that? Who else has a 1-of-1 Josh Block? Like these are crazy side by side. These are a crazy combo just to say I have both these cards. Both signed. Both 1-of-1. Yes, they're real. No, they're not real. But yeah. I wonder if there is an Epstein card out there. That'd be a crazy thing to have. Like, I wonder, like, there's certain cards of, like, certain other people, I probably shouldn't say on TikTok, certain wanted people, or were wanted, but now they're not. Catch my drift. But, like, they have cards of themselves. I wonder if they ever signed any of them for, like, any of their buddies who, like, collect trading cards. Because, like, one of their friends would have had to have collected trading cards. I don't know. Like, I think of, like, Saddam. Like, he probably had someone who collected cards in his, like, circle. And they probably would have given him one. He would have signed one. I don't know. Just seems like it would have made sense. Jinxie get emotional while reacting to the upcoming Rainbow Six Siege update. Says he's finally going to start grinding. Oh, I'm not even on the screen. God damn it. There we go. There we go. Now we're back to Twitter. Everything's right again. Streamer Mitch Jones couldn't believe his eyes after winning 100K. Bro, I need to look into this. I don't know what I mean by look into this. I need to watch a YouTube video to see if my theory is correct. But like, do they rig it on stake? Like, as far as like these streamers getting like, because they would get in huge trouble if they rigged it. I understand that they would get in huge trouble. But like, how do they promote? Are we even live on YouTube? Oh, but I just find it weird. Like how? I don't know. Am I public on YouTube? Probably should check YouTube real quick. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Okay. Let's see. McQueen. Bro, did he self-name himself McQueen? Because, like, we'll get to his 6'8" girlfriend here in a second, but, like, if your name's McQueen, you sound like Lightning McQueen. You will forever sound like Lightning McQueen. Like, I don't know. He probably thinks it's cool that he sounds like Lightning McQueen, but I don't know. That's just a rough look, being Lightning McQueen. Okay. Bro, so how do we think Jasontheween is scamming us? Do you think he's going to come out with a video talking about how he scammed all of us like a Ludwig would? Like, because I think about, like, how does he survive off of fish that he doesn't even know how to cook for, like, 4 days? How does he do that? He's skinny enough as it is. Like, how is he surviving stranded for 7 days without, like, supplies and stuff? I don't know. He has a little bit of supplies. I don't know. Just kind of crazy, but... Life is Roblox. Bro, why does Twitch tweet out stuff? We're gonna comment. Why does Twitch tweet out when? How we doing? Unrecognized compartments. How we doing? Why does Twitch tweet out when? What's something funny we could say? Why does Twitch tweet out when what? When what happens? What does Twitch do? What does Twitch do? Bro acts like... There, that's fire reply right there. Let's see. U.S. gold medalist, figure skater. Bro, is that the same gold medal No, that was someone else who played Magic. Is that the same woman who was at the Olympics who played Magic? Because... Is there two anime... two anime... at How we doing, Freya? How we doing? Is there two anime waifu at Olympics, or is this the same one that plays Magic? Asking for a friend. That's probably should be are there. Are there two? Pretty good as always. That's good to hear. I'm doing pretty good myself, Freya. How we doing, Gibbles? Let's see. Are there two anime waifu at Olympics, or is this the same one that plays Magic? Asking for a friend. I mean, that's probably good enough as we're going to get, so. Let's see. Piers Morgan really set clavicular up. Did I kind of thought Piers Morgan lost the clavicular. If we're keeping real, I'm pretty sure clavicular like speech mogged him. When he brought up his past, when he was getting his past brought up on him, he kind of reversed Uno'd his mog techniques. That's nice to hear. All right, that's thank you, appreciate it. But I'm gonna comment to this one. Clav, no, that's not what he said. Clav, reverse, Uno, speech, mogged, Piers. One of these gotta pop off. Gotta pop off. Yeah. Let's see. We want clubbing and fun as you go to yourself, not public party. Yeah, that's cool. Misinformation, no bureau ban. I don't know. I don't want to get into politics. Airport lounges be like business, quarterly business report, business office, data business, invoice synergy, leverage business as loud as they can. Yeah. I haven't been in an airport in a very long time, but I would definitely say that is the case with airports. The few times I've been in them, very business-like. Yeah. So how's work today been, Freya? How's your work day been? Working on projects lately, or working on work more? But like, I gotta go back to Mr. Beast and how he there's no way he has an eighth of the population watching him. There's no way. Like, the Mr. Beast allegations are crazy. Mr. Beast, what's something? Insane Mr. Beast allegations are crazy. Something for the YouTube. I don't know. I gotta say something dumb. But I don't know. Let's see. How many? Let's switch over. My mouse could work. How many people on Earth have cell phones? Approximately 5.8 billion people worldwide have active mobile phone users. So let's just say 5.8 billion people are the threshold for it could be on YouTube, because that's probably because if you don't have a cell phone, you're most likely not going on YouTube. You're just not. I don't know about that. Let's see. Let's say access to the internet. Access to internet. Okay, 5.5. Let's say 5.5 to make it easy. So if we have, let's get our calculator out. So if we have 5.5 billion, nope, that's not what we want to do. We want to do 5. Let's just do 5.5. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Let's go back. 5. Nope, I don't know how to do math. 5 million, billion. There we go. Yep, just one project this week. I'm working on Twitch profile pic. Let's see how far things go now. Nice. How are you doing this week? I'm doing great. What? Wait. What am I doing this week? I'm just doing the same old, reacting. If you're asking how I'm doing good. And what am I doing this week? I'm just doing reacting, drama, same thing as usual. I like being chronically online. It's fun to talk about it. So, I just like doing it for, I don't know. That's just what the content is. But yeah. How are we doing amps, please? I don't know. Let's see. 5.5 have access to internet. How many people are on, how many people on YouTube? 2.5, let's say 2.5. Monthly active. What do you think about the what do you think about the YouTube reacting? I like the idea about the YouTube reacting. I definitely do think it's a good idea to react to YouTube. I have a few videos lined up. Cause I'm probably thinking a little bit longer stream today. I have a few videos lined up for it. I just got sidestruck on this Mr. Beast having 1/8 of the population watching him. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I haven't even watched a Mr. Beast video in the last 90 days. Like, if I have, it's been by accident, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'll probably react to something. Like, I'll react to to the drama videos here in a second, or just whatever I find, but. So 2.5, so that's minus 3 billion. Wait, no. Yeah, 3 billion. So we're at, I could have just done, okay. So we got 2.5 billion people access to YouTube. And Mr. Beast has, I haven't watched since a long time. That's what I'm saying. Because most of the cool kids on Twitch and YouTube don't watch Mr. Beast. Most people who watch Mr. Beast are like, not the people who are very into like Twitch and YouTube. It's mostly like the casual users. But like if you're a casual user, why would you watch Mr. Beast rather than watch like an actual show? That's what doesn't make any sense to me. Because if you're a casual watcher, you'll watch like a how-to video, you'll watch a vlog, you'll watch something that's very like just like I don't know, just something different than a Mr. Beast video. Like if you're a casual viewer, you're not going to Mr. Beast and say, I want to watch him stay on an island for 7 days. Like, no, you're just not, because like that's just not interesting to people who just have like 5 minutes to YouTube, because most people spend on YouTube I think like 20 minutes. That's not even enough for a full Mr. Beast video. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't make much sense, like how he has these big videos that supposedly people watch the whole way through, but like people don't even stay on that long. Like, I don't know. And so how many, totally fair. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I find, but the defense for that is YouTube has the best bot detection system in like the world. Like, granted, I'm followed to him on several accounts because basically, I don't want to get scammed out of $10,000 if I see him in public. But 468 million followers. So 468. We'll just say 460. Well, it's 468. So how would we do this math here? So 2.5 billion views a month go to Mr. Or wait, no. 2.5 billion people have access to Mr. Okay, fine. So 468. So wait, I did that wrong. I did that completely wrong. So 468 divided by 2,500. So 18% of the YouTube watches Mr. Beast a month. That just doesn't seem right. That seems like way too much. Because why would 78-year-old like grandpa like want to watch ages 1 through 100 race to a $250,000? He probably would get pissed off that he doesn't have $250,000. Like, I don't know, like with all the money things, I can't really see like baby boomers liking that, because like sure they like money, but they would probably be mad that he's just like throwing around money. Be like, well, they should have to earn that money. They shouldn't have to get that money just handed to them. Like, I could do that. Like, unless they're rage baiting views, but and, like the millennials don't have time. Gen X doesn't have time. Gen Z, like maybe like them. Gen Alpha, they probably like them, but I don't know. Like Gen Alpha would probably be young Gen Alpha. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. And like, so if 18% of YouTube watches them, that just doesn't make sense. I'm kerfuffled. But like, I don't know. Like, let's watch an intro. But I forgot Mr. Beast has all the ads in the world. Why can't I get ads? I don't know. But let's just skip it. Like, let's go back. So let's watch this intro.
I gathered a 1-year-old who will race every age all the way up to a 100-year-old.
Spoiler alert, it's someone in their 20s. 28. I could have told you that, because 27, 28 is like the prime age. Like that's, it could be a YouTube short. Like, I don't know. Like there's my 90-day monthly view for Mr. Beast. For real, doesn't make any sense. I guess I usually just Gen Alpha, just watch Mr. Beast a lot, but not that much. I don't know, unless people are rewatching videos. Because like I know like with Moist Critical, who's probably my favorite YouTuber, I watch old videos sometimes just when I'm feeling nostalgic. If I want to watch like let's find it. Like I like watching the Sneeko video a lot. Like I don't know why, but like granted it's a amazing video. Like these videos that you see that I've watched, this isn't even my main account. I usually watch it on a different account. But like, I don't know. Like I've watched all these videos several times. But do YouTube count as I don't know. Do they count as a rewatch? I'm gonna see. Because I don't know if they do. They used to. Do YouTube count rewatch? YouTube counts a video views when a YouTuber actively clicks play and watches for at least 30 seconds. Replays are counted but limited to 4 or 5 per service. Okay, within 24 hours. So if someone were to watch a Mr. Beast video, they would watch 5 in a row. Just even if it cancels out if it's more than 5 videos. But just say someone watches 3 videos in a row, because that's probably as much Mr. Beast I think anyone can handle. Like you did that every day. That's a lot of people replaying it. Like I don't know, just like Mr. Beast goes into talking about how like where was that at? He goes into talking about how a lot of them are unique views. That doesn't make sense. So you're telling me that like where's it at? 1 billion unique views every 90 days? You're telling me 1/8 of the world uniquely watches Mr. Beast? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Like that's just crazy. It's just, I don't know. Because, like, YouTube has the best bot detection system in the world. So, I don't know if it could be bots. I don't honestly know. I can't even watch a single video. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Because, like, I get the point of Mr. Beast is just to kind of turn off your brain. But, like, you can do that with so many different YouTubers. You can do that with a vlog. You can do that with a like, just any sort of video that has, like, any sort of skilled, like, if anyone's skilled at a video, you can turn off your brain and you can understand it. Like, it's not going to be, like, maybe not a math video, obviously, but, like, I don't know. Like, that's like Moist Critical, for example. Like I was talking about him. Like you can just watch all of his videos, not really know what happens, but it's funny. You know, it's funny. You can get the jokes. You can get the inside jokes with him. You know his persona pretty quickly. But like I don't know. Then again, that's probably why he has 17 million followers. Like that's probably why, because he's really good at his job. But yeah, like this whole thing when he's like, I was in Hunger Games and ruined a scene. That whole being in something and like pretending something is like I don't know. That was new for him. Like that's new something for him. And like the crazy thing is his most viewed video is 28 million views. Then we go to who was I thinking of? Who is the not him? Or what was I thinking of? Vlogs that were why can't I remember him? That's not what I meant. What is his name? He was a big time YouTuber, like way back in the day. Why everyone watched him? He has so many followers. Why can I not think of him? Because he did 4-minute vlogs, and I want to say Shane Dawson, but that's not it. It's old YouTuber vlog. I don't know what to type in. Vlog from vlog YouTuber 2015. What is that guy's name? Why can I not remember him? I used to watch him. That doesn't make any sense. Who was the YouTuber who did 4-minute vlogs? Not him. Not Casey Neistat. Oh my god, this is gonna piss me off. I know who Casey Neistat is, but like, I almost had it. Oh my god. No one in chat can help me out. Okay. He had a not Casey Neistat. Who am I thinking of? Does this guy even exist? Did I get sent David Dobrik? Like, what I kind of think of a name like David Dobrik, but like David Dobrik. How could I not remember his name? But like 17 million followers. But like the point of the story is, his most viewed video was 40. So you're telling me, like, I don't know, like, I guess my point of the story is, why does he has 40 million? Everyone knows who he is, David Dobrik, or at least people on YouTube. 40 million views. Moist Critical has 28 million views as his top, and then Mr. Beast, who is arguably way bigger. Like, honestly, he's a way bigger YouTuber, much bigger YouTuber by follower count. But like, why is this one like going to be like one of the first non-music videos at 1 billion views? That does, like, why, when you can watch the real Squid Games? Like, I can't imagine watching this over and over again because you think the jokes are that funny. I don't know. It just doesn't make, and like, and everyone talks about like how like so many people are like view botters like with Twitch, and like obviously I don't know if Mr. Beast view bots. Like I honestly don't know. But like the fact that I definitely think he gets preference in the algorithm. I definitely think YouTube preferences them by a long shot. But like the fact that like all these Twitch streamers can get called out for view botting, but like no one thinks Mr. Beast is doing it. Like if they can make just rows and rows and rows of fake phones of people going online and just pretending to be people watching on repeat over and over again from different phones just in a queue, like I don't know how he wouldn't be doing that, because you would make more than you would on spending the phones. I don't know. It just doesn't make much sense of why, like, I don't know. I just don't know why it's such taboo to like say big YouTubers like view bot as well. Well, granted, I've said it myself, like, YouTube says their like their bots are better, or bot detection systems better than other platforms, which is true because I don't see them in my chat as much as I Kick or Twitch. But like, I don't know, just kind of a crazy situation. Bro's using some kind of YouTube hack. I honestly think if Mr. Beast is getting preference, and a lot of people would agree with this on me, like once you get up to a certain extent on YouTube, they realize you can make them so much money with your lowest tier of content creation that they'll push it out like no matter what. Because like I've noticed that like I took a little bit of time off YouTube and my content's not going anywhere near as far as reach as it was. So, and they always say like your YouTube standing or whatever, like as far as like having your work like do better and stuff. But like I can't even imagine what, if you have like 1 million followers, what your YouTube standing is if you get automatically sent out to say 500,000 of those followers, and like and some of them click on it. Like you must have, like those people must have such built up YouTube standing compared to like me. Like if you look at mine, like I came back with a video and it did good. I got 1,300 views, then I got 5,800 views, then 442, then 216, then just nothing. Like I don't know. Like that doesn't, like it seems like YouTube has like a cap and they give like the rest of the cap to Mr. Beast. Like I don't know. Like I'd much rather believe that YouTube is like funneling 1/8 of YouTube into Mr. Beast than Mr. Beast is finding 1/8 of the world. I can't imagine, because like if Mr. Beast is translating his videos into other languages, if he gets to them before other languages get to their own videos, like that's good for him. Like he's met the market. But like I don't know, like I don't know. It's just kind of a crazy situation because like I just don't believe that Mr. Beast is finding 1/8 of the world organically. Like, not 1/8 of the world is not searching Mr. Beast looking for videos. They're not in the recommendation on the side of a YouTube video going, I'm going to watch a Mr. Beast video for half an hour. There's not. Like, sure, people are, like, I can get it if Mr. Beast was, like, doing shorts and, like, he just had that many shorts views. But, like, I don't know. Very organically, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Because, like, you get the whole botting situation. Like, they say you can't grow on Twitch or Kick because like people aren't going into random live streams, but like I find it to be the same thing as like YouTube and TikTok videos. Like it's very hard to get someone to click on something. You need them to just happen to scroll upon it, and like with a short or vertical TikTok, and like it's much easier to get someone to stumble upon it and keep them there rather than making them watch a video. I don't know, like. So if Mr. Beast is getting stuff funneled to him, it would make more sense of why he would be doing so well. I don't know. Exactly. Yeah. Because, like, most people try YouTube nowadays, and like you're telling me that like 99.9% of people fail. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird because there's a lot of people who are very interesting when it comes to their talking. They're very interesting with their editing, and like there's a lot of people who give it a very good try. But like you're telling me like when I'm like. Because I don't consider, like, I consider myself bottom tier of YouTubers. I'm at 2.2 thousand subscribers. I am in the top 10% of YouTubers. That doesn't make any sense. Like, because 90% of YouTubers never get monetized. And I'm like, you're telling me at 2.2 thousand subscribers, I'm in the top 10% of YouTubers. That is a whole billion-dollar organization that's supporting thousands or millions of people or whatever. Like, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. How does a platform survive off that? Like, how do I don't know, just something's not adding up. Like, if top 10% is a guy with 2,000 followers who makes like $100 a month, like how are you making billions to make up for your investments? Because like, sure, investors supposedly paid like $15 billion last year, but like, where's that money? Like, who's getting the money? Like, is it just all going to Mr. Beast? Like, I don't know. And like, that's what the other thing is. Like, Mr. Beast is a very wealthy man. Like, I don't know. Because it goes into, like, how Mr. Beast is just, like, he pretends like he invests everything. It would be impossible for him to invest everything back into his business. And now, speaking of Mr. Beast, there's something I wanted to bring up. His turkey, what are these called? What are these even called? Beef jerky, turkey things, turkey sticks or whatever. They're already on reduced at Kroger. So like, that's crazy. They're already going downhill. Like, it's probably gonna be a failed product. True, it's simply impossible. That's what I'm saying. But like, look how many of these are on reduced already. Like, these just came out and they're like, no one bought them because like $5.62 on reduced. That's insane. Like, that's expensive. Like, these should be a $5.62 like before the reduced. Like, I don't know. Like, to get off-brand Jack Links, like, I don't know. Like, they're Jack Links, sure, they're Jack Links, but like the fact that they're not going to taste as good, they're not going to taste like the normal Jack Links that you're spending almost you're spending almost $6 on to like on a treat. Like, you're not spending on, because it's going to be a snack, it's not going to be a meal, it's not going to be something like, you're spending $6 on something that's expensive in a treat. But like, I don't know, I just don't understand it. Like, $5.62, it's a lot. That's what I'm saying. If I wouldn't pay over like $3 for this, like, I would probably pay a smaller amount of beef jerky for less of a money margin. Because like, that's a lot of beef jerky. That's a big bag. I have 8 grams of protein, 12 sticks. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a lot of jerky. Like, and they're individually wrapped. So I guess you could have them over a series of days. I don't know, but like, in turkey jerky. Like, so it's not even beef jerky, it's turkey jerky. But like, I don't know. Like, it's probably not. Is it that good for you? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like there'd be that much like in there. Like, sure, there's 8 grams of protein, but I don't know. Just doesn't seem like it'd be worth it. Like, you might as well get like some other kind of like fresh meat from like a meat market or something. If you're gonna spend because that's probably like, they're probably like $10 on or whatever on like $8 to $10 like brand new, would not reduce. But like, I don't know, I'd much rather get a piece of steak for that. Like, because you can get a piece of steak for like, I don't know, probably $11. Like, I don't know, like, I'd much rather get a real piece of meat that's like maybe not the best quality, but like, it's a piece of meat than something Mr. Beast made. Like, I'm not. And like, how does Mr. Beast go from the transition of like making chocolate to making meat sticks? That's what I don't get about this. Because like, the market for Mr. Beast chocolate, yeah, sure, kids are going to like Mr. Beast chocolate, which I've heard not the case. Mr. Beast kids don't necessarily like the chocolate. They don't think it tastes as good, because when you hand them out at Halloween, they don't necessarily like it that you have Mr. Beast chocolate. They think you're a little bit of a cheapskate. Doesn't make much sense because it's kind of more expensive than normal chocolate. So I don't know. But like, I don't know. And like, yeah, that's just because like, if you can see here, like, most of the stuff that's on, I should have taken pictures of more stuff on reduced, but most of the stuff here is, most of the stuff on this table, there's like 1, 2, maybe 5 of, but like, to have 2, 3 boxes of it, like, I don't know, that's kind of a flop. I don't think Kroger's gonna be buying more of it. I I've been talking for an hour straight. Oh my god. Yeah. BRB in a bit. I don't. Your bro's shouting at you. Okay, you're good. You're good. All right.
Not feeding bitches? No, we'll get you a burger. You know what you gotta always tell the ladies?
Birthday subathon live. Oh my god. I'm not gonna watch that. That is gonna get me banned. Bro, what am I watching? Let's get into this, but not that. How we doing, Steve? But like, that's a rough look. If you're gonna have an AI voice, face filter break, that's a rough look to have. Like, if you're gonna be here, great look. That's a rough switch around. Like, not even like, I don't know, like, being a dude. Think you're getting a little Asian woman? You know, dude, woman, dude, woman, dude, woman. That's crazy. That's crazy. Which one's the filter? That's what I'm saying. Oh no. Thanos surprise when Rosie and Cinna impersonate Row Rage and let's watch this. Let's watch racism.
Wait, Dizzy does a good rate.
I ain't gonna lie. Universal got me tight, chat. Universal got me tight. Lit.
How can we do an extra Emily impersonation? Like, I imagine if I did an extra Emily impersonation, I'd have to be really high pitched. I have to be really, yeah, that's great. Like, I don't think I'd be happy enough. Like, I really didn't like that I just did that, if we're being honest. Like, I feel very embarrassed. Not usually embarrassed by stuff I do, but when my voice goes up, kind of embarrassed to do that. So, but like, if I did extra Emily, I'd have to widen my eyes. I'd have to have a big smile on my face. I'd have to think everything's great. Like, yeah. I'm honestly surprised by that, you found that on X yesterday? I don't know what you want me to say about that, like, for being honest. Gonna keep it real. Not sure what you want me to say about that. Where's it going? But, like, this is the one time I've seen extra Emily.
Promise you I'm not going in this fucking water.
Like, when we go here. Not really a fun fact. But, why'd she...
Oh no.
That's the one time I've seen extra I'm not even on the right screen. That's the one time I've seen extra Emily, like, just devastated. Just devastated. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy, like, just, yeah. Let's see. have before we watch that? Bro, he pulled this stunt again.
You guys all have to sub or I'm not going to be able to stream on my birthday. I'm not begging for subs.
I'm sorry, but that's actually that's funny. That's funny shit. Like, honestly, I thought I knew it was a bit, but like, I don't know. I don't know.
Guys, please. There's only 10 seconds left.
Yeah, right when Lacey puts me out of the circle and I don't like Lacey anymore, he brings me right back in. He brings me right back in every time. Every time. Bro, well, oh, we got an update. Their fraternity was suspended for 4 years. Wow. Crazy. Let's get on screen. Ooh, the brother who urged others to not cooperate with police. Police was charged with interference with official acts, but charges were dropped. What do you mean? Allegedly. Like, that's crazy. So you're telling me this guy was telling him not to talk to police, like when there's a fire, like when there's something going. Let's watch it.
What's his name? Eric. Eric, you don't know his last name?
A couple different code violations.
So what's going on in here? You don't know? You're just blocking the door so we can't see what you're. How does nobody live here? Just hanging out? Tell me.
Bro, that is the dumbest. Who am I? Who am I? We're just hanging out in a frat house. You know, we're just hanging out. Who am I? Yeah, we're just hanging out. I'm a cool guy. I'm in a fraternity. I'm 19 and I'm in a fraternity. I got the fraternity suspended for 4 years. Yeah. Bro, it should have been longer than that. It's permaban this fraternity from the fraternity circle. Just permaban them. That's what I would do. Because you never know how many of these guys are going to be 7th year students. If they're in a fraternity doing this, they're going to take a lot. They're going to take a long time to graduate. If they're this dumb, where they don't talk to police over a fraternity thing, where they're more loyal to a fraternity than talking to police, probably not the smartest guys. If we're being honest, probably not the smartest. Yeah, but yeah, because like granted, even if you don't like the police, do you really have loyalty to a fraternity over the police? But over the people who can put you in jail and take away your freedom, do you have loyalty over a fraternity who's a bunch of dudes who hang around with other dudes for you just sit there and drink? Like, why would they have your loyalty over someone who can take away your freedom? I don't know. Just doesn't make any sense. But yeah. What do you mean accidental? Okay, they always say this about, like, Cash Patel always says the major discovery, but, like, I don't know, they never say anything. They always gets, like, I don't know, just struck down. I don't know. I don't believe it. Togi says bone mashing and self-managed just copes. Togi is pretty funny, not gonna lie. I like his TikToks. But yeah. Yeah. We pay to win looks... I'm gonna tweet that. Pay to win. Pay to win. Looks maxing to frame Mog. On the way to pay to win the frame Mog. On my way to win the frame Mog. On the way to looks max and frame. On my way to pay to win, looks maxing, so I can frame Mog ASU frat leader. On my way to pay to win, looks to a pay to win looks maxing camp. There we go. That's a great tweet. Oh my god. They're doing IRL in Israel. That's pretty cool. Meet the big Yahoo. Hell yeah. Let's see. Let's watch this. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Is it clipping a gear? I don't know. I don't know about that. But yeah. Let's see. Okay, I'm on follow. I was like, what? Where are all these random accounts who am I following? How we doing, Diddy? Didn't know you were out yet. They let you have TikTok in prison. So it's up to the other inmates for me. Antonio's... Bro, how is Antonio Brown just, like, out in the free world? Because, like, I thought... Last I heard, Antonio Brown was, like... in jail, like, because he was on like a attempted deletion charge. I probably shouldn't wear my hat like this, but like, I don't know how he's just like out and about and how he has any money left. Like, granted, say Antonio Brown is innocent of everything, how does he have money for lawyers? Like, how does he, like, he blew through $80 million and got to the 3 within, like, a year of retiring from NFL. So how does he still have money if he blew through $80 million within, like, a year of retiring from the NFL? Doesn't make any sense. Like, bro's gambling and all? I don't know. Bro's just, I don't know. I haven't seen him do, like, any crypto schemes or anything like that, so he hasn't made the big money yet. Probably about time. If Czech can nearly beat Canada, Sweden can most likely beat USA. I don't know. I don't know nothing about hockey. Bro, I wish I saw this Bryce Harper clip of talking about how baseball should be like hockey and let the pitcher and the batter fight it out. Definitely, I agree with that. I honestly agree with that. I honestly agree that there should be way more fighting in a lot more sports if we're keeping it a buck. Because like, I don't know. Let's do some YouTube reacts. Let's react to some stuff. Where's some let's do the watch later.
Fathered contracts were being changed. So recently, the conversation around Twitch's old 70-30 revenue split has been heating up again after multiple creators started saying their grandfathered contracts were being changed or moved into new programs. A lot of streamers felt blindsided, especially those who had been on the platform for years and built their income around that higher split. As discussions spread across Twitter and...
Not gonna lie, it should be like 80-20 for everyone. Not even high creators, low creators. Like, because people say, oh, well, without the platform, you wouldn't have a platform that's talk. Some say if you didn't have the platform to be on, you wouldn't have your audience to work off of. But like, there'll always be an audience to work off of because they're still making money. They're making more money than you, even though because they have so many people to work. I don't know. Like they're gonna make their money regardless. So why not give the people actually doing the work? Because like most of YouTube's money goes to like server support and stuff. It doesn't go to paying employees. It goes to building massive AI warehouses for their algorithm. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't make much sense of why, like, it's like for YouTube it's a 45-50, or is it 55-45, or is it 50-50? I don't know. But like, I don't know. It just doesn't make much sense of why it's such a big cut of your money just straight away. And then you got to pay taxes and state taxes if you live in a state with taxes. If you live in another country, you have to pay American taxes and then your own country's taxes if you don't have a tax treaty. So like Ireland, if you're in Ireland, you have to pay two countries' taxes.
live stream clips, some creators began calling the situation embarrassing for Twitch, arguing that forcing long-time streamers to renegotiate or adapt after bringing huge audiences to the platform just doesn't look good publicly. The topic quickly turned into a bigger debate about how streaming platforms treat loyalty, contracts, and whether creators actually have long-term security online. That's where Asmongold stepped in. While reacting live, he didn't hold back questioning how anyone ends up in a position where they're essentially trying to squeeze revenue changes out of creators, sharing in the following.
Twitch streamer Kaylee is furious. I used to watch her play.
Bro, little side note, I hated how many women had K names when I was growing up. Like, nothing against the names themselves, but the fact that in the 2000s, if you were spawned a female, you had a name that started with K. Like that was like day one patch notes. Like if you're spawned in the 2000, you had a K name. Like that's just how it worked for females. Like there's none of the old, no Gertrudes, no Bethels, no Beths, like no old time names, old grandma names, which I guess is probably good, but like, it was all K names, like all these made-up names.
Warzone is furious after waking up to an email from Twitch revoking her grandfathered esports contract, which included a 70-30 revenue split for 2 years remaining.
You want to hear something fucked up? I lost
Yeah.
my 70-30 split on Twitch. Yeah, I woke up to an email. Twitch took away my 70-30. That's probably why I got my 70-30 split taken away.
I mean, you got to put some respect on the people that have been here for 10 years, right? I mean, is it really breaking?
That is pretty good. Like if you've been here for 10 years, that's a long time doing like then again I've done it for 3, so I don't know. I'm getting old doing this. I've gone nowhere. I say.
In the bank for Twitch to give this girl a few hundred extra bucks out of the subs, right? I mean, she's got 1,600 subs. It says right there on the corner. My webcam's overlaying it, right? She got 1,600 subs. So, like, how are you putting yourself in a position where you have to finesse somebody out of that many subs? It's embarrassing. Like, that's like $600.
So it's currently not even.
They're not changing the split? Y'all don't understand. You don't understand. How do you boil a frog? You think you throw it in the pot when it's hot? No, it's gonna say, damn. Dagger, get out of
Bro,
here.
why are you boiling a frog? Is he calling her a frog?
No, you don't do that. You turn it up a little bit. You go just a little bit. Ooh. A little bit more. Ooh. A little bit more. And before you know it, this motherfucker is so cooked, he can't even get out the pot anymore. He's saying,
Bro, no, if you're boiling a frog, you just let it rip. You put it at like 250, then you just throw it in there. You just boil the water, put the frog in, and you're like, yep, it's going. Even though I don't know why you're boiling a frog, out of all things, don't know why, but.
Oh, like I am toast. Oh God, I'm cooked. Oh,
Literally
move,
cooked.
and it can't do anything. So that's it. And so they change your contract, then they give you the new contract. And then after they give you the new contract, then they change the new contract. I've altered the deal. Pray that I do not alter it any further. I'm gonna be real. Like it's embarrassing, honestly, that they're.
Do we got any lawyers in chat? Because I don't know how they can just change a contract. Don't know how, like probably some stipulation on something, but like I just don't know how they could like change a contract subsplit. Don't understand it how.
Taking away people's contracts like this, trying to pay them less money, opening the door for that. I think it's bad. It really is.
Among other stuff like Twitch not having a safety net or a way to block fake Prime subs. I was invaded with 300 Prime subs when I was offline, and Twitch suspended my payout saying those were Prime subs using stolen credit cards. Well, how can a streamer block those? We can't, right? So a simple way to fix that is go ahead and remove those fake ones and boom, problem solved. But so far they took 2 weeks and no reply. So I'm streaming for free on Twitch at the moment. All my ads and subs that come in from my community are basically free money for Twitch. Funny how she went live to complain about this then, after realize her contract was 2016 to 2026, not 2018 to 2028. In recent news, it all started when Ms. Keefe began publicly questioning Logan Paul's massive Pokemon card deal. Specifically,
Wait, I just
free money for Twitch. Funny how she went live to complain about this then, after realize her contract was 2016 to 2020.
Oh, that solves the lawyer problem. Her contract was cooked. Her contract was done anyways.
26, not 2018 to 2028. In recent news,
A 10-year contract is kind of crazy though, not gonna lie. A 10-year contract to commit to streaming for 10 years? That means that's crazy.
Started when Ms. Keefe began publicly questioning Logan Paul's massive Pokemon card deal. Specifically, famous Pikachu illustrator card that recently made headlines for selling at a record-breaking.
Something's up. I don't care what people have to say. It did not go for $14.492 million. A card that should be a PSA 8, not a PSA 10. And how does it get better than a Joe DiMaggio? How does it get higher than a 1952 PSA 10 Joe DiMaggio? How does that work?
Price. Online, the sale was being celebrated as another huge moment for the trading card world, with posts claiming the card moved for over $16 million, and even higher figures being debated across social media. But almost immediately, controversy followed. Some users began pointing out past financial structures tied to the card.
Ooh, I saw that tweet. Hell yeah. I was there first. Hell yeah.
Including earlier investment raises and fractional ownership discussions, while others questioned whether the hype around high-value Pokemon cards was turning into...
What an epic night. I'm truly grateful for the Pokemon community, Ken Golden, and my team for making last night a historic moment for the hobby. Where you scammed, allegedly, a bunch of people. To address concerns regarding the ownership of the card, now for the facts. I originally offered to sell the 51% of the Illustrator on Liquid Marketplace, but ultimately only 5.4% of the card was sold for about 270%, or 1,000 in the summer of 2022 due to fractional owners associated with LM. Bro, his first initial thing didn't work? You're telling me when people didn't trust him after a first crypto scam, they just didn't do it again? Now I've never guessed that. But in May 2024, I bought the card back for the same price and sold it. Okay, so supposedly bought it back. Made funds available for user withdrawal. I was told that the funds were available to withdraw approximately. So he's going to pull I didn't know. He's going to pull the I didn't know strat. I don't know. I don't know if he can pull the I don't know strat. Honestly, don't know. For reasons outside my control, that. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. So you're telling me outside of his control, the LM site went down after he gave back the money. I don't know. Allegedly. It's all alleged. Congrats to the buyer for... Bro, but who doesn't do the research on this card? Like, is this a one of one? Is Logan Paul's Pikachu one of one? So there's only 40 other copies of the cards that existed. And it's a one of one PSA 10. There's scuffs on it. I don't know. But like, unless people just don't care about the actual card, they just want the 10. Like, I don't know. But then again, if you just want the actual grade, then you'd go with like other, I don't know. It just doesn't make much sense. Why would you? It just, that's not my real voice. Don't say it is. But like, I don't know.
Risky speculation rather than genuine
Well,
collection.
pretend that didn't
Keith
happen.
exposes Logan Paul sharing in the following.
Anything Logan Paul's involved with, chat, is a scam. In my opinion, I think the dude is the biggest.
So the one thing Miskiff is good for, which is not being one thing Miskiff is good for, exposing, being drama frog. One thing he's good for, he may cause a lot of drama. He may be a complete shit turd or shit bag, what I'm trying to shit stir, whatever I'm trying to say. But bro can do some drama. Not gonna lie.
Fraud that has ever happened in the history of America. The reason why this is a scam is because this Illustrator card, if you look at it, it's not a PSA Gem Mint 10. This is an 8 that Logan got regraded twice, that somehow got upgraded to a 10. And the centering on this is trash. It's not a 10. That's why this card is a fraud. If you get this regraded, not as Logan Paul.
I can tell from here it's to the right, but whatever.
It's an 8, 8.5. It's not that good of a card. Every expert will tell you this is not that good of a card. But somehow Logan Paul somehow got a Gem Mint 10. It's bullshit.
As the conversation grew,
That's what I'm
critics
saying.
argued that the
What
sale numbers
Miskiff
didn't tell
said.
the full story, with claims that shareholders or outside investors didn't see the returns.
Yeah, I'll let you guys read it. Even though you guys probably read ahead, but Polymarket already at trading odds on whether Logan Paul will be prosecuted in 2026. I wouldn't know about that. I wouldn't know about that one. I wouldn't have a prediction on that one. I wouldn't have a prediction. I wouldn't even know about that market. I wouldn't even know about Polymarket. That's a crazy thing.
Than he expected. Posts began circulating suggesting the deal might be more complicated behind the scenes, while others defended Logan Paul, saying the record-setting auction only proved how strong the collectible market had become.
It's not that strong of a market. Like, you're telling me that the Pokemon market is stronger than the baseball market or just sports market, which has been around for much longer. I just can't see it. I just can't see it.
Debate quickly split into two sides, one viewing the sale as a historic achievement, the other warning that influencer-driven hype could mislead fans about the real value of these assets. Stable Ronaldo confirms he doesn't viewbot by showing his monthly Twitch revenue of over $265,000 in the month of January.
If I were to viewbot, wouldn't I viewbot my revenue too? Wouldn't I viewbot my revenue too? Every single day?
Shit.
Wouldn't I viewbot this or no? Would I viewbot this or no? That's my question.
How we doing, Will? How we
Would
doing,
I
Riggs?
cheat the system? Would I viewbot my revenue too? I dare you. Ask streamers who you think that viewbot show the revenue. Show it.
Bro, once people said ask Neon to show his revenue, I was like, man, he really should. Even though he's not going to. He should, though. Like, because, like, Aiden Ross has showed his revenue. It's not as high as you would think, but, like, all the big streamers have showed the revenue before. Even Moist Crickles is off the chart, for one. Like, his is off the chart, but, like, I don't know. I've never understood why, except for the case of, like, they are botting. Like, why can't you show the revenue? Because, like, if you show the revenue, you don't have an NDA with yourself. Like, you're the decision maker. I don't know. That's why, if I ever make money, like, I'll show you my money right now. I'll show you my money on YouTube. Let's go analytics. Let's go revenue. Watch paid ads. I've made $5 last 25 days. So I've taken a break. So $6 in 2025 or 26. I made $1,300 in 2025. That's it. That's the most YouTubers. That is most YouTubers who make money. Make $1,300. Enough to pay for some computer parts, but yeah, they make all their other money in editing and such. But
Show it. Show the revenue. Show the revenue. Go ahead. Wait, Ron, I have a question. Turkey subs. What about it? Turkey subs. 70-30 on Twitch. 1,000 subs January 1st. On this day.
What started as frustration over Twitch's changing revenue structure quickly turned into a much bigger conversation across the streaming space. After Stable Ronaldo publicly spoke out about losing his long-standing 70-30 sub split, reactions began pouring in from creators, viewers, and even platform figures weighing in on what the changes actually mean for streamers who've been on Twitch for years. The situation escalated further when Kick CEO Ed Craven jumped into the discussion, reacting directly to the controversy, while also making bold claims about the wider streaming scene, including allegations surrounding former FaZe members and accusations of view botting.
Kick streamer for 100 viewers, 100. Okay.
That immediately
Sure, we'll
sparked debate online. As clips of his comments began circulating across Reddit and social media, the conversation shifted from just Twitch payouts to a broader platform rivalry narrative, with audiences trying to figure out whether this was criticism, promotion, or a mix of both. Now, with the back and forth heating up, and viewers split on what to believe, this next moment shows exactly what Ed Craven said that got everyone talking.
I've been streaming on this site for almost 7 years, helping it out so much. Obviously, they made me, right? Whatever. But now you're gonna take more percent of my Twitch revenue? No. Give more revenue to the creators.
So, like, isn't like Stable Ronaldo is like a pretty big botter, isn't he?
A big botter?
Yeah. Was he the guy that, like, he was the guy she was just talking to? Like, that guy's like a crazy botter.
Look, I don't.
Bro, you're thinking of Neon. You're thinking of your own platform.
No, the FaZe guy.
Bro, the fact that I can't get viewers on Twitch or Kick that aren't bots that says what it's like. Twitch, you can get viewers. YouTube, TikTok, plain normal viewers, but like Kick, it's all bots. I don't know.
Whole FaZe rise.
All those FaZe guys were like botting like 90% of their numbers. I remember they
No,
came to
they're
Kick and
not.
like there was like this time where like a few of them came over and were like,
No, maybe they are. I don't
yeah,
know.
right.
I couldn't really tell you.
Now
It's all information we know. Let's watch this Pokemon
Speculating
video.
that she got a boyfriend, the Nick from solo leveling. But actually, who the cares about this? Literally nobody. But the way Pokemon addressed this was suspicious and caused controversy. Basically, she uploaded this gym TikTok with this mysterious guy who she herself started to call her neighbor, and boy oh boy were people not buying any
That's gotta
of
be
that.
devastating for tier 3 subs. Like, you spend your whole life waiting for Pokemon to notice you. Like, you spend your whole life waiting for Pokemon to notice you, and then you just get outsmarted by her neighbor. That's crazy.
Yes, just say he your man. Nobody will care. I feel like she straight up did more filming than lifting at the gym, but whatever. That's besides the point. Boba at the gym as well is crazy work. Again, we don't know if they're dating
That is
or
crazy
not.
work, but
She might be doing this just to help her bottom line to keep her name in the news cycle. But the way she was getting pressed over.
how many like threats do you think this guy got? Because like I can imagine a lot of the tier 3 subs did not like this look. They probably did not like this look.
Then kind of explaining herself was peculiar to me.
Lord Drop, I have to introduce you to a recurring character in my life. This is Chris, also known as Sunkiss, also known as my neighbor, also known as my neighbor.
My neighbor. Whoa, lady, it's neighbor, no hard R.
We met at one point.
That's a crazy call out. That's a crazy call out.
Everybody in the building gets together together kind of parties. And then there were board games for people in the building, so we got to know each other at board game nights.
I mean, realistically, if he is just her neighbor, why does she feel the need to like explicitly state that to people?
Why would she bring on her neighbor? Why would she bring on her neighbor after seeing so much of like these things about like the streamers who bring on their girlfriends and just it ruins the streamers like lives with them? Like, why would you bring on someone from your personal life? I don't know. I just can't see it working. Like, even if it is his neighbor or her neighbor, and it's not like a like not a boyfriend. I don't know.
Board games for people in the building, so we got to know each other at board game nights.
I mean, realistically, if he is just her neighbor, why does she feel the need to like explicitly state that to people? Is she convincing us or herself?
Chris cooks a lot, games a lot, and he sings. Chris, sing.
Yeah, and these two were just roommates, well, until she stole his McLaren. The way they look at each other, come on, bro, just admit it at this point. Besides, incels are preoccupied anyway. The mog wars are going on. Clavicular got frame mogged by the ASU frat.
That is, yeah. You're a little bit late to the party, Drama Frog,
leader.
but...
And now the rank 2 chat, Androgetic, is landing in America.
Androgetic, that's how you say it, Androgetic.
Chick for the ASU frat leader. Link it up with legends like Connor Murphy and crypto cryptors like Andrew Tate. Anyway.
Oh, and he sings a lot of songs in China / in Chinese.
Whoa. Albeit, nobody bought the explanation, but sure, she explained herself, and you know, leave it as it is. But then she went on a podcast and kept going on about it.
I posted a gym video with my neighbor.
I saw that. Was it actually your neighbor?
Even her podcast co-host is questioning her.
Anyways, I'm laughing because I posted that, and...
Bro, she actually unfired her podcast crew. That way she could talk about it on a podcast.
I don't know. You know how Twitter is. I actually don't see how Twitter is, because I don't really like to be on Twitter.
On the Western channel, we're very honest, and that's
Bro, she's on Twitter all the time. What's she talking about?
Get dirty, but the pig likes it.
But I see how my fans are like, why are people on Twitter being weird? And then people on Twitter were like, imagine having to hide your partner because your community's gonna freak out. And then my whole community is like,
they will!
Video!
I didn't know the Cope Olympics were going on as well.
You know? I'm like, it just feels like...
Okay.
Two entirely different...
Bro, you could say like the most bland thing on the internet and people will just take it completely out of context if you're anybody. Like, if you're somebody who's somebody... Like, I don't know. Kind of crazy. Big day for the unemployed.
We on Twitter's just very bad.
Like, obviously it's bad. Nobody's forcing you to go on there. Go on to Reddit or something.
Even if she...
Bro, Reddit is not the place you want to be. If you think Twitter is bad, Reddit's even worse.
She had a public relationship, and speaking from experience, you still get shit. If you hide it because you want to keep your private life private, you still get shit on. No matter what you do,
you gonna get
shit on, bro.
Okay, two-part. One, I've always been like a more private person, but more so in the sense where it's like, people just don't need to hear every detail ever. One.
Right, then why do we need to see your gym session? I get what she's saying. She wants to keep her stream career away from her personal life. Fair enough.
We all need masks.
If you come from a North African or Middle Eastern family, you know every single one of your aunties is looking at everything like this. So like I would never publicize the thing anyways, because in her culture, like...
Really? She has to mention that she's North African? Is this her dad? Okay, joking, but speaking of jail...
Ma'am, Pokimane in this jail. Straight up, a couple bars ain't enough to keep in a real like me.
I think that's going to be it for stream today, guys. I'm getting kind of hoarse with my voice, so... Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and follow. So, yeah. See you.